Boom. How are you? How are you? How are you?
Oh, I am all right. I
What was the
am
O for?
this weather.
It's gray.
It's
I
great and
talked to
cold.
somebody today. It was
Yeah.
like it's
It's just
very
one of
very
those
gray.
cozy soup, drink a cup of cocoa. You don't
Yep.
have to go anywhere, stay
Yep.
inside.
When I leave here, I'm going to go get. I'm going to Kroger to get winter foods.
Like
Like
comfort
comfort
food.
foods. Yep. 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 Yep.
There
Because
you
I wanted
go.
to make something the other day. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't have this. I don't have that. So yeah,
I
but
don't
it
even
is
want
gray.
I don't
Do
want to
you
do
do you wake up and turn on every light in the house
No, well,
when it's gray like this?
I had them on for a while because it was dark for so long that
Right.
I had to cut on the kitchen
Yeah.
lights. But I was able to. That's what I like about my Christmas trees right now because that's my light. I just been burning those all day, burning the heck out of my Christmas trees. My
Yeah.
electric bill will be
Yeah.
insane. But once it gets to be a certain, then yeah. But I had my
Yeah.
counter lights on
It's so
early.
gray. I just turn on every light in the house.
No,
Like,
it's yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I'm kind of not as old school as like my folks would be like, turn that light off. Like there are times I know my husband comes home like, what the hell's going on in here?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'll have on every light on downstairs.
yeah,
Just to why not?
yeah.
Why
But the
not?
grays make me like, you know, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to go, warm, sunny, and I thought about like it's just this time of the year
Yeah,
every year,
yeah.
and this is what I wanted to talk about: traditions.
Okay.
Okay, like and breaking them. My mother, God rest her soul, I remember we used to say, "Oh, let's go somewhere for the
Mm-hmm.
holidays." Like when we got older,
Yeah.
like well, let's rent a cabin, let's go somewhere, whatever.
Right.
And my mom was like, "I'm not doing that." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we'll all be together."
Yeah.
Because our thing is we did Christmas Eve, we opened up gifts at my mother's house because when we were all married younger, my mom hated fighting for time. It would be
Yeah.
like, you know the deal. You got
Yeah.
to go to in-laws, you
Right.
got to go here, you got to go
Right.
there. So my mother made it up where she was like, "Look, if you give me Christmas Eve uninterrupted, you can do whatever you want on Christmas Day. You
Yeah.
ain't got to come over here. I
Yeah.
don't care. I
Yeah.
did mine." And we've done that now since the kids were little. So 20 years we've been doing that. And we still do it to
Okay.
this day, like
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Like I don't see my nieces and sometimes I don't even see my own kids on Christmas Day because we did all that gift opening stuff. But even now, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for something different.
Okay.
And part of it is, yeah, let's go to Belize or
Yeah.
let's do something. But then I remember the pushback we got when my mom was alive, and I remember my son was like, "So we're never going to be able to go anywhere warm during the Christmas," because his grandmother, my mother was
Yeah.
like, "No."
Yeah.
And now that she's no longer with us, I'm able to
Yeah.
break tradition.
Yeah.
But I always wonder, like the people who, like, I don't know what y'all do. Like I think I know what y'all do, but is there guilt in breaking tradition?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think just breaking tradition is something that inevitably happens because something happens and it kind of forces you to.
Okay.
I now have two adults, and next year I will have an adult who is functioning in the world of real adulthood with a regular job and
Mm-hmm.
somewhere he's
Mm-hmm.
going to live and that kind of thing. So I know that's going to have to create some space for me now to be open to the idea that he will, right now, if presumably if you have a college kid, they're home for 30 days
Facts.
because they
Yeah, they
can't
come
be at
home
the
for the
campus. They
holidays.
come home
Yep,
for the
yep, yep,
holidays.
yep.
When you have somebody who's working a 9 to 5 like everybody else in the house, you're in now a different space where you may come home for a holiday. You may not have time to come home for the holiday,
Yeah.
but you may come home for 3 days.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
life is lifing you now.
Yeah.
So I have to get my mind around that this is probably going to be my last traditional holiday where I, each year has been a new step. We lost my mother in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of really changed a lot of the dynamic. And then with both of my children, one, with our, we have a child that has moved away to college. So he comes home. So we have the new tradition where he comes home. And we have our tradition McKenna's out for a break, Caden's out for a break, that kind of thing. But right now, we have that. Next year, we won't have that.
Right.
So I
Right.
just really want to
Right.
soak it
He
in.
might be at a job where he's like, "Hey, I can't."
He
come
might
home."
not be able to get off at all.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I mean, I think I think I'm doing the math. It's possible that Christmas next year will either be Friday or Saturday. I know
Friday.
when, okay, so it's Friday.
Yep.
So hopefully, I'm already projecting. Maybe it's a
Are you trying to keep a tradition of having them all under your roof? Like, that's what I'm saying. My whole point was, can you break? Like, would that piss
yeah.
you off? Hurt
No,
your feelings?
no. I think I'm in a place now, and I know we'll probably talk about this a little bit in this podcast. I have enjoyed discovering myself this year.
Okay.
So I'm always going to be open to, I don't want to be someone who's so stuck on a tradition that my heart is broken. I mean, I think a woman, a mom, it would be natural to be a little disappointed. Like, oh, it's not going to be like that this year.
Yeah.
But I think I'm okay with the idea that he may not be able to do all of the things that he can do right now just being in college. So, I don't know. I mean, would I be disappointed? Yes, but I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, and we'll adjust accordingly. I mean, at one point, any of them could have a spouse and kids,
Right.
and that creates its own thing, as well.
So like I definitely think that, like, for example, we all were cousins and got together and did all that stuff when we were little, and things happened. Grandma's passed away, blah blah blah, and it's not the same.
No.
And you do miss it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, I remember
memories,
right? You do miss it.
Yeah.
But then I'm just looking at it from a perspective of, if you're the tradition breaker, some things just happen naturally.
Yes.
People pass away.
Yes, Yeah.
Grandmas die.
And that's a big one. That's usually the first one front line that kind of starts to change the scope of how the holidays look. Because now all of a sudden I ain't got to look at you, sister or brother, anymore, because mom is not here or dad's not here in the picture to be the cohesive component to that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just wonder how many people are sitting in a space that they do not want to be in, but they do it to go along to get along.
Get along, yeah. I think that happens in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And more than, I mean,
like I don't do black eyed peas and ribs and pork, and I don't
like
do
on the first of the
I don't do all that.
Yeah.
My mother, you had to have a man walk through the door first. So as a driver, you never heard that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I could go over some isms in our community. A man had to walk through your door first.
On the first of the year?
Yeah, the first person to enter your house had to be a man.
Never heard of that one.
You could not do laundry on I think it was Eve, New Year's Eve, because you wash people out of your family. I could look it up on my phone.
Really?
Yes, you had to have your sour, your black eyed.
My mom did pork sausage, like Polish sausage.
Yep.
Potatoes and cabbage.
Okay. It was
like good luck.
It was good luck
meal.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh gosh.
Yes.
I hated New Year's dinner too. I was like, I hate these foods. Every year I was like, I hate this.
Oh, so you didn't keep the tradition going?
No, that one, no. None.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, when we're talking about like old wives' tales, kind of, no. Yes. I don't have any.
Yeah. You had to have money in your pocket going into the new year. You got to put some money in your pocket.
I've never heard any of these. The only one that I carry through that when I still see people do it, like my mama says this, and I don't know if this is culture or not, but it's like that whole don't put your purse on the floor, you won't have any money. So when I see women first of all, I think it's gross. I'll be very honest with you. I am always mortified when I see someone set their purse down in public or otherwise on the ground. So I'm not a really like a ground person.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if you've ever heard of that one. But I don't put my purse on nobody's floor. Like I just don't. And I don't know if I believe I'll be broke, but also,
it's just for you. It's just dirty.
Yeah, for me it was not a. It just seems gross. And if I'm honest, maybe there's some truth to it because I haven't been broke. So maybe that's why I'm not broke because I ain't put my purse on the floor.
Okay.
But I do not. I think it's gross. That's been the reason. But no, I had not heard these traditions about what to do on the first of the year.
Okay, here it is. Some families do all laundry before, while others avoid it to prevent washing someone out of their life. So I don't know if, Oh, I didn't do this one, but I heard it. Opening windows, letting out the old and ushering in the new energy.
You're supposed to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
These are kind of some other ones.
Okay. That's busy. I don't know if I could keep up with all that.
Oh, it's my mom had a list, and I'm telling you, she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Laundry," and she would just start screaming and hollering, and so I think for me, I got away from all of those because they were so hokey.
Yeah.
right? And I mean, to a point where I'm like, I'm not. I'm not washing someone out the house. I'm doing laundry because this is the day I have off, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to get everything done. Because I did like going into the new year
Like with all clean
with all the
things.
clean stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I've
So
never heard that one.
that was mine. Like that
And
was mine.
and if I'm honest, like I don't even think I think I and this is probably a little bit of a reach, but how can you be in a spiritually sound place and then have like old like bad luck thinking? Like I
That's
don't.
the whole thing with
Yeah.
blacks, and they think witchcraft and cultural and all the other kind of stuff, right? So that's
Like,
always.
do you, if your umbrella is twisted in a weird way, do you open it in the house?
I don't do any like broken glass, walking under a
Okay.
ladder. I'm in construction. I walk under ladders all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I could care less about a black cat. I'm like, well, he just didn't get hit by a car.
No,
Like
yeah,
that's my thing. Of a black
yeah.
cat, I know people who slam on the brakes and will back up and go around. And I'm like, my thought was, you're lucky the cat didn't get hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Umbrellas in the house,
Yeah.
it's an
I've
umbrella.
done it at work, and the kids are like, Mrs. Nix, why are you opening an umbrella in here? I'm like, because it's all folded up weird, and I want to close it up.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get into that.
I never
don't know.
ever subscribe to what are those called?
Um, superstitions.
Superstitious. Don't do them.
Yeah.
Never have. Don't do them.
Huh.
Just I laugh at them because I'm like, that's not a real thing. Like your life is your life.
Yeah.
You can't. You know.
Right.
Yes.
We don't control things like I think we do. That's what you believe. If you think you have
Right.
Like-
Or if your life is based on an umbrella event in your home.
or breaking a
Yeah,
mirror.
breaking a mirror. I'm like, the glass broke. Like, you just be
Yeah.
glad you didn't get cut.
Right.
Like, see, that
Yeah,
was me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
So back to then when we're talking holiday traditions.
Yes.
Yeah, you've moved away from
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I don't know if it's good or bad, especially in our community where cohesion is big and it's important, and the whole Big Mama's house and
Yeah.
all that stuff. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't embrace anything of those things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know. I'm not here to tell anybody who has a big family and they get together
Yeah.
every Thanksgiving at someone's house. Good for y'all. I'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I
Yeah.
think, and I look at my kids, like, I'm like, dang, going, like, I broke tradition. I know I did.
yeah,
Because I was bucking to break it. Because
Yeah.
I just did, there's certain things I didn't want to do.
and you're
I don't-
traveling this year, right? Are you traveling
I
over
am.
So you?
I am. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back on Christmas
Okay.
Day, but
Oh,
like
Yeah.
it means,
that would not have flown a few years ago. You like your mom like.
oh
"We
my
here-
gosh.
we're here for
My
Christmas
mom,
Eve."
please.
Yeah.
No, you better be here.
We'll be on
yeah.
Christmas
So
Eve.
yeah. We're still gathering on Christmas Eve, so we'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, there was a lot of things. I'm like, even now, like with my kids, same thing with you. My son graduates college this year. He'll have a job. I don't know. First of all, I don't know where he'll be.
right.
I have no idea any of that. But if I look up and say, hey, Dad's gonna be in Panama
Yeah,
at Christmas time until I see y'all back on the 3rd,
right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
when I say I'm okay with
Yeah.
that, I am 100% okay with it.
yeah,
But again, I don't have grandchildren. I
Yeah.
don't. There's some things I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And
Yeah.
I just said even the other day we laughed about it. Like I want to be at a place where if I have grandkids and I live in Belize,
yeah.
you know, I think it would be cool for them to say, oh,
Yeah.
my grandfather lives in Belize,
Yeah.
and that's where we spend our
That's-
summers or
I would
whatever.
love. Yeah, I think I would love the sometimes I'm like I love the component that my kids have that at least on my husband's side of the family it's big like 5
Right.
kids, partners, kids. Now it's 50-50. Some are under the age of 15, some
Yep.
are adults. So there's
Yep.
probably like 5 adults now, and there's like 8
5 young
kids.
adults.
5. Well,
Yeah.
yes, the adult like 18 or over.
Yeah, young adults.
Yeah, young adults, and then we have 8 kids that are still in high school and below.
Right.
So I think it's nice to have that tradition in our family for them to be able to go and hang out with cousins and all that stuff.
Yes.
But it's still slowly changing as our kids are aging, and we're starting to ask these magic questions about like, well, when is it appropriate to stop gift exchanges? When is it appropriate to not think that we all have to collectively be together?
Right.
And I think the tradition is wonderful, and it's another friend said to me, well, was we kind of talked about like, well, can the tradition change where you guys rotate where you celebrate? And I was like, oh, that'll never happen. And I thought, but you know what? I said, well, for this reason and for that reason. And she's like, you have a very entertainable house. Like, I don't know why you don't think you could host, maybe throw it out there in the future. Like, hey, let them know I would be open to the idea of hosting here if anybody's ever interested in that, so they know and not making the assumptions, oh, it's got to be one spot.
Right.
And I don't know if they'd be open to that. Like, I probably would be okay with like a yearly rotation where sometimes we host, sometimes another sibling hosts, sometimes the mother, matriarch of the family hosts. I don't know. It kind of kills a tradition. I think having the space to say, as we don't have our parents forever. So even in
Right.
that space where that may be a point in time which we have to reconvene how we're going to do it going forward, or if that is like what naturally happened with my family to some degree. Once our parents passed, I think there was no pressed feeling to get together.
Right.
Because I think that's kind of why we all do come together.
Yep.
Is for, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
But once you don't have that to kind of be the driver.
I think the other thing too, they all had one house. When I think about the one house that you went to for the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Because they didn't move.
No, that's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't move.
They've been there a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like your mother. One house.
Our house. Well, we did get to a point eventually where we didn't celebrate Christmas there anymore. Like
Well, because the house got too small.
Oh yeah. Like when you there was
Yeah.
a point, I think in my mom, I think it was kind of a known, like she accepted it. It wasn't like, I never pushed it. Like, oh, it should be at my house. I just kind of evolved to that at one
Yeah.
point, and that is a tradition. And that I think she probably preferred that. I don't, probably for the reason you said, a little more comfortable, more space.
Yep.
Because even at Harbor Town, we were hosting, and I think from the time that we started to have kids, the majority of the time there was some time spent at my house, and there might have been a little time spent at the grandparents' house, and then we got to a point where my house was where people gathered on Christmas.
That was me. It was I think it was me, not the house thing, but it was me. But yeah, I hosted a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. So, but I was cool with it, and I like it. But man, let me tell you something. If my son got an apartment next year and said I'm going to have Christmas at my little rinky-dink apartment or some badass apartment, I don't know, but I'm like, I'm good with that. Yeah.
So you asked me about, that's I guess the question you asked me, how do I feel about knowing, when our son is, into adulthood, that he's got his own spot and can't. I'm also open to the idea that I don't have to be the one they all come to. If he said, I'd really like to do this, or I'd like to have Thanksgiving at my place this year.
Yeah.
I want to be the mother that's open to, I don't feel like it has to be under my roof.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've also traveled over Christmas before, like a couple times, where we just we hung out at Disney. So that's also its own.
You spent Christmas in Disney?
Twice.
Nice.
Like,
so you're definitely already whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, as long as we're together,
I can be anywhere. And I mean, I can tell you, the last time we did it was right before COVID, so it was 2018. My brother came with his kids, and we've been with him, I guess, just that one time. And we had such a great time, and the weather was kind of weird Christmas Eve, but then waking up, it's a very surreal feeling, but it's hard to describe. So we woke up on Christmas Day, had breakfast, and we just went to Hollywood Studios for the day. Beautiful 70-degree weather, the sun is out. I was like, what a beautiful Christmas this was. So
we did weather one Christmas in, wait a minute. Nope, because of my mom.
I was gonna say, I think I do kind of
because I remember we left on like the 26th.
Yeah,
like we literally left the day after Christmas. My mother was alive, but I just remember being there on New Year's Eve. That was cool in Disney World. Nope, sure didn't, because she was like, "Nah, y'all can leave later." Like,
can't. Yeah. So do you? And I think when we obviously probably to some degree miss our parents in those traditions, but it is freeing a little bit to have. Not, they're like, both things can be true. Like, really miss the traditions of your family. Mom,
but I don't miss the constraint.
There's a lot of stuff.
I don't miss the constraint.
I mean, even if we go on to other podcasts to talk about this, there's just a lot of family baggage we kind of tossed out the window to play nice in those dynamics sometimes, where you're like, "Ooh, I don't have that pressure no more to do anything I don't want to do or spend Christmas however I want to spend Christmas."
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
So you're a rebel in this year. all the way around? You said traditions. We kind of talked about shopping. You're like, yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm so. But
Yeah,
first of all, I thought we were boycotting it. I
yeah,
thought this year we decided consumerism bad,
yeah,
spending time with family good,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So I embraced it,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, I ain't buying shit then.
yeah,
Like I was just like, this is
yeah,
easy for me.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know if I couldn't remember 10 years ago or whatever. I remember I gave everybody letters.
Mm,
I wrote letters
yeah,
like, this is why you're important to me. This is why I
yeah,
love you,
yeah,
kind of a thing. And I
yeah,
did that maybe, and it wasn't because I didn't have any resources. I
yeah,
just thought, yeah, I don't want to buy.
yeah,
So this year, I really, really was like, I'm not buying.
yeah.
So there is not a single gift under my tree, not a gift.
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
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 like nothing.
yeah.
Like
No,
there's not a gift,
I
and
get
so
it. Yeah,
I am going to spend probably this weekend penning my letters, telling people what you mean to me. Um, you know,
yeah,
I just I have no desire, like no desire.
no,
I'm good with it.
yeah.
So who knows? It might not even be a tree that goes up next year because
Oh,
the one that's in the basement, I laugh, is fiber optics. I just plug it up.
okay. You just
They're in
plugged
a
it in and does
decoration.
the thing.
Yeah, just plugged it up,
Yeah,
hit the button,
yeah.
and walked away like, oh, this is cool. Put a plastic bag over it.
No.
Do it again next year.
Okay.
Like, and that's it.
That's
But
it.
no, I don't.
Are you just not like you are so you're
No,
not
I've been
consum-
playing my Christmas music.
Yeah,
The house is fully
decorated.
decorated. I love it.
Yeah, but you're just gonna,
I'm-
and that's
I'm
as much
just
as what
not-
Christmas is, and just
That's all it is.
buying gifts.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
yeah.
we're all getting together this Saturday to go bowling, and then
Yeah.
again, getting together on Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
and it's at my house. So I'm doing the food and the stuff, but ain't gonna be no.
So it's no gift exchange.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't even know if they're coming with gifts or if amongst themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Have you put that
but
out there? Like, I'm not doing Christmas this year from
They
the
know.
consumer.
We had a conversation at Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so I was like, yeah, I'm not,
Yeah.
But I might go get a gas card or something for somebody
Yeah.
just to be like, hey, put this, in your wallet. But
You don't think you could even just find some businesses that support small businesses or things you support that you could just make sure you're supporting a small business you believe in to do something, whether that ends
no,
up
because it's still
buying
the
something.
consumerism.
Yeah.
So I'm embracing the no consumerism part, especially in this economy, especially with the whole DEI target,
Yeah.
la.
Yeah.
Like I have embraced it. Like, no, screw you.
Yeah.
You don't get my money.
Yeah.
So now again, if someone is, like you said, if someone is making something, or some young person that goes, oh, I make jewelry,
Or scarves.
whatever,
Yeah.
I would do that all day long.
Yeah.
But I ain't going to big box.
No, not even
No.
Costco.
No. I go to Costco to get paper towels.
Okay. I was in there the other day, like, I'm in here doing my thing. Because Costco, they turned up the heat, side note, with this whole tariff thing. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, I just love you more every day.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they're the only ones that really know.
But that's
what
why I
I'm
go
about.
there to get my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to get toilet paper and
Right,
paper
right,
towels and
right,
paper plates or
right.
whatever. But
Yeah.
I didn't go up and down the aisle looking at anything.
Okay.
I did not. Like, you go to Target, spend, or you can go to Costco and
Yeah,
spend
it's $500.
2, 3, 4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess spend that much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that much.
I've had those moments.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
look at you. All right, breaking traditions. It is okay, y'all. It's okay.
It is okay to break traditions, and
It's
and
okay.
the consumerish kind, like, I was talking to a new friend I met last night, and I say that and say loosely, like a female friend, like a friend, a platonic friend, because sometimes Black folks like to call friends friends. So
Yes.
I was like, she got a friend?
Yeah.
Not, I got a husband, but
Yeah.
I have a friend that I've met in a new, really cool circle. She's a really sweet lady. I make her sound like she's an old lady. She's not. She's really cool to hang out with. We have a lot of common. There's some threads that we pulled
Yeah.
that I'm like, oh, we have a lot in common. And just talking, she was like, that's what I'm trying to celebrate more now, is just creating space of asking God to increase my territory for relationship building and spending, like going to a nice dinner. I know that probably still in the wheelhouse of consumerism, but I still really want to focus. Like, I had to kind of bring her up to speed as to who I am at Christmas, and I am all things Christmas. I like
Right.
all things. And people know me for years now. I love
Right.
the
The
decorations.
reason for
I
the
love,
season.
I literally like, yes, a poster child Jesus is the reason for the season. The people are a little better. I mean, this is a tough year, but my mindset and naivety is just like, oh, I believe people are a little kinder. They're a
They
little
are.
this,
They
they're a
are.
little that.
Yep.
Even when I did some consumer shopping, it's not to toot my own horn, but part of me going out to do my thing is that I made sure I grabbed a handful of toys that I literally put in the trunk and then just drove over for Toys for Tots. Like that's kind of because I feel like if I can do even a little bit, I try to always make sure I turn in some stuff. I was like, who's Bluey? Like I kind of walk because my kids don't do toys no more.
Right.
So I just kind of walked through the aisles and I was like, oh, there's some cool things here. So I had them bag it separate when I left the store. I go to Meijer. I'm not sure what their DIEI policies are. I feel like they have not rolled back stuff, but I don't know for sure on them. I love my
Not a Meijer
Costco. So
shopper,
anyway,
so.
Meijer, I think I feel like Meijer, Kroger, Aldi's didn't. Aldi's was like, whatever, we're rolling with whatever
Yeah.
everybody else wants us to do. But anyway, I try to make sure I'm balancing I try to do my little part to help our community. I'm old school because they're like, you can just use this QR code. No, I'm taking my behind to the store and I'm going to walk through these aisles and find some toys, some Barbies or whatever, collect them and take them over. And I'm just taking dumps. So I try to check my boxes in my mental space and I'm making sure that I'm remembering the bigger pieces of, and it's not the consumerism itself for me. It is the quality time together and spending time together and nestling
But
with
little
your
people
family.
do need gifts.
But there are, the unfortunate is, or under, what is it? Not underprivileged. Is that the right word?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's people out there that need
Yeah.
your help. And I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah, that's good. I've never done that.
yeah, it's intentional. It is. And that's not to toot my own horn about it, but I am very intentional with that. Like, that's what I make sure I do. In fact, I went to the fire station last year. I was like, they have a box in there. I clearly saw it this time, but I went to the police station because they have a box too. So I literally just went down Diley, came up behind Kroger. I was like, let me go here and make my dump.
And dropped it off.
And dropped it off. And so, when I went to the fire department last year, I was busy knocking on doors and everything else. Like, cause I'm gonna take these boxes, and they were really appreciative of it. So Violet Township does a toy drive.
Nice.
But you're right. Traditions are, I want to say, made to be broken, but they certainly can be. We don't have to be locked into them.
Yeah.
'Cause
Especially if they make you unhappy.
Yeah, and they can.
I feel
encourage
like
you.
if you do things and you're like, I don't want the creepy uncle here. I'm tired of arguing with my aunt about politics or when you getting married or whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to avoid all that crap, avoid it.
I saw something that said if you want to, it was that thing that said make sure to bring up politics at Thanksgiving dinner so you don't have to spend nothing at Christmas. And I thought there's probably people that ain't talking to me right now because of Thanksgiving dinner. But
yeah,
you gotta you only get one shot around the sun.
Yeah.
Like however long God lets you have it yearly.
Yep.
Don't waste your time.
Yep. All right. Break traditions. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Until the next time.
Till the next time.